I've really been enjoying doing blind taste tests and realized I haven't ever gotten into gin very much. So I picked up 5 of the top selling gins in America. One list, these are the top 5. Other lists, they're all in the top 10. And I also have the top selling gin in the world. I'm gonna blind taste test all these and rank them. These 5 are all real easy to find in America, being they're the top 5 selling. This top selling gin in the world is not easy to find. You'd have to go to the Philippines, actually. First, I have Seagram's Extra Dry Gin. It is the cheapest of all these at $11. And then there's New Amsterdam Stratusphere Gin at $14. This is just their gin, not their London Dry Gin. Bombay Sapphire London Dry Gin is $24. Tanqueray London Dry Gin is $21. And last, most expensive, is Hendrick's Gin, $35. And then at the end, thrown in just for fun, is Ginebra San Miguel from the Philippines, the top selling gin in the world, because they really like to drink their gin there. This 700 milliliter bottle, I believe, cost me 70 Philippine pesos, which is about $1.20. So it's dirt cheap. The problem is, if you want to try it, you got to go to the Philippines because they don't export it. So I'm going to crack all these open, pour them in a Glencairn, have someone else mix them up so I don't know what they are, and blind taste test them. I've got these all mixed up. I don't know which is which. I'm going to try them one by one and adjust them with this butcher block according to how much I like them. I have a scale from 0 to 100. This is rated just on how I like it neat. Something that tastes better neat might not be so good in a cocktail, and vice versa. And I am not an expert in gin. I'm just a guy that drinks a whole lot of different stuff. Not much else to explain other than I'm gonna just start drinking. This one isn't as juniper-y as I was expecting. I get more citrus. It doesn't smell bad. There is a lot of ethanol fumes. You got to get the right distance. I would say this is not a London Dry Gin. The juniper just is not very strong. Barely there. It's more of a citrus, almost a citrus vodka. But it's got sort of like a peppery, it tastes real hot. Sometimes it tastes extra hot being the first thing you're drinking. I'm gonna say it's decent. It was not what I'm expecting with gin though. I'll start this one off right in the middle, like a 50. Probably adjust it later. If you're expecting a lot of juniper in gin, that one doesn't have it. All right, number 2. It's a lot weaker smell, less ethanol, no real citrus, but there's juniper smell. Feels weaker on the ABV, weaker on the flavor. Seems smooth though, it's not harsh. It almost seems it's a little sweet. Juniper is real light on this also. I kind of like this more than the last. The citrus in this was kind of weird. Almost like a absolute citron. This is a nice light, but a low end of good first impression. 60. Next up. There's not much coming off of this one. Just enough to know it's gin. Oh. That is weird. Tastes like orange. I'm not liking that. The orange is overpowering. Like a bitter orange, extra bitter on the finish. I'm sure that would be good in like a gin and juice. I'm just not liking it. The flavor. Put that around 39. Number 4. Oh, smells like a bad vodka. There's a little juniper in there, but mostly just ethanol. Tastes better than it smells, but still leaning towards it. Barely more than vodka. It's way smoother than it smells. There's barely any flavor there, but it's not that harsh. There's no finish. Yeah, that's not great though. Not even good. It's got to be the worst one so far. Not too much worse than this last, but around 35. The scent of it just really hurts it. Second to last, something a little musty in there. Get juniper and a little citrus. Not too strong of a scent. That one's pretty good. Feels pretty balanced in the flavors. I can't pick one thing out that's overpowering by the others. Juniper, some kind of citrus. It's hot on the tongue, a little bitter on the finish. Would I consider this good sipper? Very low end of good, maybe. I'm not liking the taste it leaves in your mouth. Kind of bitter or astringent, maybe. Other than that, it's pretty decent. Towards like a 59. Okay, and last up, not much going on there. I wouldn't call it bad though. Just seems pretty light. I like that one too. That is light. It's not juniper overbearing. It's a little one-dimensional. I think this is a London Dry. I don't really get much citrus there. Just light juniper. That's about it. Put it right there, about 50. And second tries on this, the first one, because it was the first drink. Very citrusy smell. Almost tastes like a liqueur, but not sweet. Like a dry liqueur. I would kind of compare it to like a orange vodka. Very orange rind, orange bitter. For a sipper, that's just not good. I'd pour, downgrade that a little. 45. And I'm going to compare these ones I have in the lead. Number 2 and number 5. This is the only one that's on the edge of good for me. Very smooth. There's nothing overpowering there. I stand by that. I'll give it a couple more points. Like a 62. How many people drink gin neat? Could be why, because none of these are great just drinking on their own. This one's pretty good too. I think the conclusion I've come to is that gin, at least these ones, aren't that great to just be sipping neat. Some of them aren't bad. Wouldn't they be better with some ice? Maybe. This one's a little harsher. More just juniper. All right, now I gotta see which is the worst out of these two. Kind of surprising to me that none are worse than these two. They're not horrible. These are in the bad range, not awful, terrible, or abysmal. A lot of citrus in this one. A whole lot of nothing in that one. Maybe that's worse than bad. Maybe this one is awful. Why did I give it such high before? This has got to be the Ginebra. I got to downrank that one. That's the worst. I'm going to put it into the awful range. It's not so awful. Like a 28. This one, barely. I put it into the poor range, like a 41. I got a big range from 28 to 63. Nothing is great. Nothing is terrible. This is the closest to terrible. It's awful. Not quite terrible. They all got different vibes to them. Kind of makes sense because gin is, other than it should be juniper forward, they could have all kinds of other flavors. Okay, I'm going to try to guess, even though I haven't tasted all these before, or really any of them, except for the Filipino gin. I have read the bottles. Now I'm starting to get a little drunk. So I think this is the worst is the Ginebra. Ginebra? Okay, now this one over here, it's like cloyingly orange. Doesn't even taste like gin to me. And something I've read about New Amsterdam, basically it's not gin. So I'm gonna guess this one's New Amsterdam. I think this one over here tasted the most like gin to me, like juniper. Yeah, and when I think that, I'm gonna say that is Tanqueray. This is what people think when they think gin. This has a lot more different flavors going for it. Could be the Hendricks or the Bombay. Really, Seagrams. What is extra dry? Which one of these is Seagrams? This is so light. I'm gonna say this one's Bombay. It's not what you think with gin, because so many different flavors there. Am I guessing that Seagram's is the best? I don't know. This is kind of a Hail Mary of a guess there. I'm guessing right below it is Hendrick's? Or is this... There's more flavor there. I don't know. Hendrick's. Reveal from the worst to the best. My worst, I have them all marked down here. 6, yeah, I was right. Ginebra San Miguel. Worst goes over here. That was kind of expected. Cost just over $1 for a whole bottle. That's how you spike drinks without adding flavor to it. Same as vodka. That was 6th place. Awful score, 28. 5th place, what did I put that at? Right at 40. Okay, I was completely wrong there. Surprisingly, 5th place is Hendrick's. This is Hendrick's. The most expensive. 4th place, 45, New Amsterdam. It's just so orangey and it's too much. 3rd place, I think this is Tanqueray because it's just straight, it's juniper and booze. It's a standard gin, and I think Tanqueray is a standard gin. 3rd place at 46. Yeah, I'm right, Tanqueray. All right, this is becoming a mess. 2nd place is 60. 2nd place is Bombay. That leaves Seagram's as the winner and the cheapest with a score of 62, which is good. It's smooth. There's nothing overpowering about any of the flavors. The Ginebra is good for just adding alcohol to something. You don't want to drink it straight though. I know they do in the Philippines. They'll drink one of these bottles in one session. Get pissed drunk. Tuned up, if that's what you want to call it. Hendrick's. There's some decent flavors in there. I think the problem I had with it is just how astringent and bitter. The New Holland. I think this would be good in some kind of cocktail. It's very orangey. Almost no juniper. Tanqueray is what you think when you think gin. It's juniper. There's a lot of juniper. That's about it. What is it? Good? Almost good? I still wouldn't drink it neat. These are the only two that I would ever think about drinking neat again. Bombay has different flavors, and the Seagram's is pretty smooth. Extra dry gin. Well, that was fun. I'm thoroughly tuned up. I'm sorry, the Philippines, for rating your gin the worst. But I think you know. I think you know how bad it is. The reason it's so popular is just the price. Do I gotta finish these off? Those were some hefty pours I had. What do you say when you cheers? Cheers.